Okay, so now we have to work on login registration. So for that, we need to have some forms like registration form and login form. And later we will also work on forgot password. So have this registration page to register a user. Also later we can get this login page from here and also the forgot password one. So when I click here, I can now go to inspect element, or I can just simply click on right click and go to page source. Yeah, this one. So from here, I will need to have this container from here and to here. So I will copy this, but before these, I will need to have uh, views for it. So let's go to resource inside our real project folder. We have a resource folder, and then inside views we have JS, and then views, and then we will have to create another view here. But better will be to use to make a new folder for it, and let's name it authentication. Okay, and here we will create a new view file, and let's say it will be registered, and we need to have template. Fine. And also we will need to have script here. Okay, so we will have to paste those here. Okay, I have already copied it from here, so I just paste it here. Okay, and now let's format this document. Yeah, I don't know, let's see, let's say reader can work. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, this look great now. Now we need to save this and go to our router, and here we will need to create a route for this. So let's create a route, and the path for this will be register, and the name for this can also be register if you want. Also the component for this will be import, and then in the same folder we will have to go to views and then application and then register tab. Okay, this is fine. Now we have to visit this. So here we will just register, and I don't see anything here. No errors, no other thing. Let's go back. Yeah, we have everything fine here. Register that view. Okay, so now fine here. And just I reload it. I don't know why, but I just reload it, and it's working here. Okay, this is register, but if you see here, we don't need this nav bar, also this sidebar here. So we have to remove these from here. And our app.view, we don't want to display everything here, and because we have now login and register pages, So for that, uh, we will not be able to display it here in this router view because it already contains this header and the sidebar. So we don't need these things here. Okay, so what we have to do, we just need to make another router here, a route here, and it will be, its path should be home, for example, and the name for this can be, let's say, dashboard, or let's say home. Okay, and we will display another component here, and let's say we will make another view here. Create a new view, home.view. Let's save this, and for now we will have to use that as our first component. We just need to copy it, copy this, and change it on home.view. So this will be our main component when a person sign in. Okay, so we also need to make some children of this. So children, and then the children array, and then the routes. So I want to make these uh, to be the children of this home, and this welcome should be deleted from here, and let's put it here. Okay, okay, this is fine, and I don't want any route for any path for this because it will be displayed on the same path, the first one, but the second one will be displayed on slash home and then categories. Let's test this and to see what we are getting here. So whenever we visit to this route, let's copy this, paste it here, and if you see, we have these things here. So but we are not getting the dashboard here. Let's check this. As we have made its children, and now from our app.view we have to remove all these from here. Let's remove this, and yes, we will only paste it here, but we will need to have some kind of tab for it. So let's put inside this. Now let's save this, and also this one. If we reload this, we are getting nothing here. Okay, so what can be the problem? So it is because we will need to have a router view here also in the app.view. So router view, this is fine. Let's save this and reload. Okay, this look fine now, but we are not getting sidebar in these things because we registered these inside our app.view, but we need it now inside our home.view. So let's cut it from here and paste it here. Fine, and let's cut this component object from here and paste it here. Okay, this is fine. Now let's reload. Okay, we have some problem here, like cannot find material component. Okay, because now we are inside home. Fine. And in the same folder, yeah, because we are now inside views, so we have to go one folder back and then get these things. Okay, now let's reload again. Okay, this look great now. Now once I click on category, I don't get anything. It's because in our sidebar, if we look here in our component and then sidebar, we have just slash category here, so we will need to have slash home slash categories. So if we go back, reload, and click on category, so this is fine and we are getting it. But we are not getting any category. I don't know why. Yeah, maybe we don't have any. So let's add new category and let's add a picture here. Save it. Yeah, we got the category. This look great. Now, when we click here, we are not going to the dashboard because we also need to change it here inside our categories. We have this, and we need to go to home. Okay, and in the same way, in our welcome, we need to give it home. Fine. Now, once we reload, and when we click on dashboard, we are going to the dashboard. Okay, and this dashboard is now not fine here because when we click here we are going back. So let's fix this. Inside our sidebar we have to give it home. Now let's go back, reload, and yes, this will now work fine. Okay, so these routes are now fine. Okay, so now if we look here, what we have done, we just, well, okay, I will explain it, but before that, I really want to change this welcome to dashboard. Okay, because it doesn't make any sense now. It should be a dashboard. So capital D, and also we will need to change it in our views. Okay, so rename this to dashboard.view. Fine. So let's test it one time, and yeah, our application is just working fine. So what we have done here, we just created another route with the path of slash home. So it will separate the other routes. Like the home will only be used for for the logged in users. Okay. Later we have to give it some middleware that no one should enter to this routes whenever he has to be logged in. Otherwise, we have to push him to the other routes like login or register. Okay, and we just created a children and we moved our normal routes to be the children of this home now. So this is fine. Now, if we visit here to the register, let's say, yeah, you see the register now don't have any header, no sidebar, nothing else. So this look fine now. Okay, but if you don't like this to be white and you want it to give some color because you see it's black here. So what we can do, simply we have to go to the register and we will scroll down, and here we can use created hook, and in here we will just say that document dot query selector, and then body dot style dot background color, and let's say, and we can copy the background color from this. If you go to the inspect element, and I think, yeah, it's copy this, and here we will paste it and then save. Now let's reload. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, so now let's create our register page. So here when we click, we are getting our register page. Now in the same way, let's click on Control U, copy it from here, and let's copy, and now inside authentication, and then we have to create a new view file, and we login.view, and let's paste it here. Let's format the document, and we will need to use the same here. And now inside our register we have this tag, so we have to replace this on router view, router link, and it will be to login, and its text should be login page, and the class will be this one, and we have to remove this from here, and now we have to define a route for this also. So let's copy this, let's paste it here, and this can be login. This one should also login.view. Now let's reload, and once we click on login page, we are getting login page. This is fine. Now when we click on this, it's going to register, and it doesn't exist here, so we have to also change its path. So it's inside this, and here the same router link to register, and make the same class from here. Let's copy this and paste it here, and it will be register an account. Let's replace this, let's save this, and now let's reload this and click on register an account. Yeah, this is fine, so both the links are okay. Now let's create also the forgot page. So once we click on this one, we are getting this, and we have to copy the same code from here and to the bottom, this one, and okay, here inside authentication we will need to create a new file, and it will be reset password dot view and template, then this format document, fine. And here we will also use the same way to change the body color. Okay, this is fine. And here if you see, we have to change this on the register. So as in the login we already done it, so let's copy this, paste it here, and the login page we already have it inside register. So let's copy it from here, paste it here, and if you see here we have the forgot password and its link. So let's remove this from here, but let's create a router link, and it will go to reset password, and its class should be this one, and the text should be this one. Okay, so remove this now, save it, this one fine, but we also need the same router link for the reset password here to replace it. Okay, and if we look here we need it also here. Okay, now we have to create a router, a route for this one also. So let's copy this and paste it here. It will be reset password, and its view is reset password that view. Let's reload this. Okay, if we click on forgot password we are getting the reset window, and if we click on register we are getting the register window. If we click login we are getting the login. But this thing, you see, this is not correct here because it should be, its title is disturbed here if we click on forgot password. So let's go back to the reset page, and what we have done here, okay, we don't need to replace this one. Okay, it should be like this, and reload. Yeah, this is fine now. So everything looks great, but also there is no distance, no margin between these two, and here we have. So let's go back and remove this from here. Now let's reload. Oh no, not this one, sorry, this one. Okay, these look great now, and we can move to the each pages. Okay, okay, so these are enough for this video, and we have to do further in the next tutorial.